You don't get attached to emotionally unavailable people because they're confusing. You get attached because they feel familiar. Because something about their distance, their mixed signals, their silence, mirrors experiences you've had long before you met them. Have you ever noticed how the people who leave the deepest marks on us are rarely the ones who show up fully? They're the ones who almost do, who care, but not consistently, who are present, but never quite available. And somehow, they end up feeling like the one. Why? Before we dive deeper, if stories like this make you feel something, like, share, and follow Inside to explore the stories that actually matter. Emotionally unavailable people don't start out as distant. At first, they feel intense, focused, different. They listen deeply, but selectively. They open up just enough to create closeness and then pull back. And that rhythm creates emotional tension. Psychologically, this taps into a powerful mechanism: intermittent reinforcement. When affection is inconsistent, our brain works harder to get it back. We don't fall deeper because we're weak. We fall deeper because unpredictability increases attachment. And slowly, without noticing, we begin to associate longing with connection. Emotionally unavailable people feel meaningful because they activate hope. Hope that this time it will be different. That if we're patient, understanding, calm enough, they'll finally stay. If this feels close to home, like, share, and follow Inside, because this isn't about romance, it's about patterns. Many of us learned early that love wasn't always stable, that attention could disappear, that closeness came with conditions. So when someone is emotionally distant but not gone, it feels familiar, safe in a strange way, because we already know how to wait. And waiting feels productive, like we're doing something, like love is something we earn. But here's the part we rarely admit. Emotionally unavailable people don't feel like the one because they see us deeply. They feel like the one because they don't. They leave space for projection, for imagination, for us to fill in the gaps with what we hope they could become. At this point, many of us mistake potential for connection. We fall in love with who someone might be, not who they are. If you're halfway through this and it resonates, like, share, and follow Inside, so more people can finally put words to what they've been feeling quietly. Emotionally available people, on the other hand, can feel unfamiliar. They're clear, consistent, present. And for someone used to emotional uncertainty, that can feel boring or even uncomfortable. Not because it lacks depth, but because it lacks tension. Emotionally unavailable people create intensity. Emotionally available people create safety. And if we're honest, many of us confuse the two. What keeps us attached isn't love, it's the cycle, the closeness, the distance, the hope. Every small sign of affection feels huge. Every message feels earned. Every moment of presence feels special. But over time, that dynamic costs us clarity, peace, and self-trust, because love that requires constant waiting slowly teaches us to shrink. The hardest truth is this: if someone is emotionally unavailable, it's not a mystery to solve, it's a boundary to respect. What feels like the one is often the person who touches something unresolved inside us, not the person who meets us fully. And realizing that isn't losing romance, it's reclaiming yourself. Emotionally unavailable people feel powerful because they reflect something unfinished. But emotionally available love feels different, quieter, safer, and at first, unfamiliar. And that's the shift real love asks of us. If this resonated, like, share, and follow Inside for more stories that actually matter. And tell me in the comments, what made someone feel like the one for you, even when they couldn't show up?